Guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be doing another spicy adults only pick a card reading today as we find out what your first time with your next lover is going to be like. So what's going to be going on, what is the vibes between you guys going to be like, and what are you guys going to be doing in between the sheets. So if that sounds as fabulous to you as it does to me, then let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks, shall we? So for group number one, we have this cute little fortune card that I received whenever I was out in New Orleans. That was such a magical time, you guys. I went there for my friend's birthday, and it was just awesome. And then for group number two, we have this cute little bat ring that I just freaking love so much. And then last but not least, for group number three, we have this awesome No Rules Fashion New Orleans sticker. Guys, I swear I'm not being paid to talk about this. We actually went into this shop in New Orleans and they were giving out free stickers. And like, you guys, it's a bat. Like, it's so freaking cute. I had to grab one. So yeah, you guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big deep breath in. And now I want you to let it out. And now I want you to please close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about what your first time with your next lover is going to be like. What are you guys going to be doing in between the sheets? How spicy is it going to be? And what are you guys going to be thinking and feeling throughout that time as well? Now, whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever group pick your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one of these lovely objects here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this shindig. Hello, group one! So, if you felt called to the little fortune card here today, then hey, hello, how are you? And thank you so much for stopping by to this spicy reading today. You guys, I'm so grateful to be able to have you guys decide to stop by here and to be a part of this reading with me. It just means so much to me. So you guys, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now before we do that, I am gonna just place this off. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I'm gonna place this off to the side like so, and let's take a look at these two cards here. Now guys, FYI, this is representing you and your person's energy whenever you guys are with each other for the first time. So this is going to be talking about how you guys are going to be feeling, what you guys are going to be thinking, and this is also just going to be giving us an idea as to who and what your personality type is, okay? So this will definitely help us in determining who your next lover might be. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about this. So, with the octopus spirit animal card coming through, this is representing your next lover's energy. And now, it is worth mentioning that the octopus card does talk about the water signs. So, your next lover could be a water sign, sun, moon, rising, or in Venus. So, I am talking about the lovely Scorpios, Cancers, Pisces. Now, guys, if I am also being honest with you, this also kind of gives me like that air energy as well. So they could also be an air sign. So I'm talking about our Libras, our Geminis, Aquariuses. But guys, the first thing that's coming to mind right off the bat is the fact that I think your next lover is going to be somebody who is very, very, very highly intelligent. And whenever you meet highly intelligent people, most of the time, not all of the time, but most of the time, because they are so smart, they have a hard time with connecting to other people. And sometimes they have the tendency to be a little bit more quiet, a little bit more to themselves, because like I said, these highly intelligent people are deep thinkers. They often are just quiet, like taking in the world around them, listening to what other people have to say, and just drawing their own conclusions within their own mind. And so I do think that your next lover, they are going to be a little bit on the shyer side. I'm definitely getting the idea that they will probably not be the one to make the first move on you. I think that a lot of the times it takes the other person having to make the first move to get them to even decide to start talking to someone. I do feel like this is somebody who is a bit of a wallflower, okay? But I don't think that making the first move is going to be a problem for you, because guys, I mean, for your energy, for your spirit animal card, we have the lion coming through. The lion card symbolizes fire signs, fire energy. So you could be a fire sign, sun, moon, rising, or in Venus. I'm talking about our freaking Aries, our Sagittarius folks, our, what's our other one? I said Aries, Sagittarius, Leos. Oh my gosh, how could I forget Leos? Literally, the symbol for the Leo sign is the freaking lion. So I don't know how I could forget about that. But freaking fire signs, like, they are so forward. They are the type of people who are very brave, very bold, and they're not afraid to make the first move. Like, that is not even a question to them. Like, they can do it just like that. And now if you're watching this reading and you're telling me, like, Cameron, I don't know what you're talking about, I am not a forward person, I am not bold like this, in fact I keep more to myself, I get nervous when I talk to other people that I may like, well, I think when it comes to this person, I think that you are going to be feeling very brave and very bold. And maybe it's the fact that I do feel like this person has a very, like, low-key type of vibe to them. I think that, again, they do keep to themselves, and because of that, I think that they don't come off as a very intimidating person. And so I do think that you will feel, if you're not super bold or whatever, if you're not super straightforward, you will feel like you can be like that to them. You will feel like you are able to take that step up and talk to them first. Now, guys, talking about what it's going to be like within the bedroom, just some of the little ideas that I'm getting so far is I definitely think your person is going to be very, what's the word I'm thinking of? Not multifaceted, but what's the word for whenever you can do, like, two or more things at once? There's a word for it. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, I just feel like your person, like, with all these hands coming through, they're going to be the type of person that can just do several things all at once. And so whenever you guys are together within the bedroom, I do think that they're going to be able to multitask. That's what I was thinking of. They're going to be able to multitask with you. And so I think whenever you guys are together for the first time, one hand might be, like, in a private area down below, right? And then the other hand might be up here, and they could even be involving, like, their feet and their knees, their whole body, okay? Like, their whole body is going to be their arsenal. And so I do think that they are going to be making you feel very, very pleasurable. You really are going to like that. They're going to stimulate you in all areas of your body, and you are just going to be, like, roaring, right? Because you're a lion, you're going to be, like, roaring. And I do feel like you are somebody who, at least with this person, you will be quite loud whenever you let this person know that you are feeling pleased, okay? So that's really great to see. I love that for you. But I am also getting the idea here, since we do have, like, the multiple hands coming through, I think that your person, whenever they first get their hands on you, they are going to be quite excited to be able to have you. They're going to be so excited to experience your body. And so I do think that maybe just a little bit, they might be rushing things just a bit, because I think that they are going to be excited to have you, and so they're going to be like putting their hands everywhere, okay? And so whenever you guys first get together, you might feel just a tad bit overwhelmed, like, okay, maybe this person is doing a bit too much. But as you guys like settle into things, as you guys get acquainted to each other, I do think that this person is going to be able to kind of relax a bit, calm down, and they will like just be making you feel so great, touching you everywhere, and just making you feel so stimulated and so fabulous, which I love to see. And yeah, I think whenever it comes to how your person is going to be feeling whenever they are with you for the first time, I think that on one hand, like I said, they're going to be very excited to be able to be with you, to be able to be in this bedroom with you. But on the other hand, I do get the feeling that they're going to be very nervous to be with you as well, because like I said already, you are the lioness, the lion, okay? The lion is the king of the jungle, the queen of the jungle. And so I definitely think that whenever they are with you, especially for the first time, I feel like they are going to be feeling a little bit out of their league. They're going to be feeling like you are just so amazing, like just like top level type of awesomeness and sexiness. And so they are going to be feeling very nervous, and I do think that they might be a little bit in their heads at first whenever it comes to you, to being with you, because I mean, literally look at this octopus. Like within his mind there's like literally like a rainbow. And so I'm kind of getting the idea, since this person doesn't talk a whole lot in general, because they are more of a thinker instead of a talker, I think that they're just going to get right into like kissing you and doing all those things with you, touching you in different areas. But I think like in the inside of their mind, they're going to be freaking out. Like they're going to be thinking so many things so rapidly, and they're just going to be thinking to themselves like, oh my gosh, I hope that I'm doing everything right. I hope I'm making this person feel good. I hope they don't see me as somebody who is inexperienced or not good enough for them. And so I do think like in a way they could definitely be acting like they know what they're doing and like they are very confident in themselves, but in the inside they're going to be very nervous and very just afraid. Like they are going to be freaking out a bit. So that's definitely like the energy that I'm getting from them. They're going to feel tense, but again, they're going to feel like they just won the jackpot when it comes to you, because again, you are just the lion, the lioness. They're going to be feeling like they won the biggest prize ever. So yeah, I'm also getting the idea that there's going to be something about your hair. They're going to love your hair. These people might be like the hair pooler type of person, or maybe they are just going to want to like run their hands through your hair a lot. Now, it doesn't matter if you have long hair or shorter hair, whatever length your hair is, even if it's buds, like they're going to be all about like rubbing that head, baby, rubbing that little bit of hair that you have. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing so far. Let's go ahead and move this up, and let's take a look at your tarot messages. So first of all, you guys, we have the 9 of coins coming through, which I absolutely love to see, because like I was saying before, this person was going to have their hands all over you, and then literally right here we have a depiction of hands. Like, how awesome is that? We also have the 8 of swords. And then last but not least, we have the Chariot. So guys, with the Chariot card coming through, I do believe that this represents Pisces energy, either Pisces or Cancerian energy. So we're just having some extra confirmation that your person could definitely be a water sign, because those are water signs. But just continuing on with this reading, with the Chariot card coming through, this really catches my eye, because the Chariot card, this talks about somebody, or this makes me think about somebody who is pretty traditional in a way. You know, whenever I first saw this card, it made me think about the other card in the deck. What is it called? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm having the biggest brain fart right now. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I can't remember what it's called. Wow, this is going to bother me. I think I'm going to put it like off to the side in the corner as to which card it is. But that card is a major arcana card, and it does talk about someone being very traditional, someone being also very faithful, and just keeping to what everyone else does, right? Keeping to the norms. And so this card, even though it doesn't represent that one, because it made me think about that, I do think that your person, your next lover, group 1, this is going to be somebody who is very, very traditional, okay? This is going to be somebody who doesn't really like to step outside of their comfort zone. They don't like to do things that are different. Like, that's just not their thing. They figure out what they want from the very beginning, which is probably a more like vanilla type of sex life. And then they like to stay to that. Like they like to keep doing that when it comes to being with new partners, when it comes to being with someone different. They're still gonna want to do what they like to do, which is very traditional things. But what is very interesting is I think that you are not traditional whatsoever. You are somebody who likes to explore yourself. You like to explore new things in the bedroom. And so I do think that that again is going to make them feel like they are out of their element. Whenever they are with you, you are really almost going to make them feel uncomfortable in a way. You're going to make them feel uncomfortable because you are going to want to try out new things with them. Whether that be, doing some type of BDSM thing or trying out some crazy new position, you're going to want to experiment, and that is going to scare them so much. But I don't think that they're going to say anything about it. I think that they're going to keep that like fear to themselves, and they are just honestly, like in the inside of their head, they're going to be freaking out. Okay, they're going to be freaking out, but they're going to do it anyways. Even though they're uncomfortable, they're going to do it anyways because they want to do it with you. I really think that this person, for the longest times, they have wanted to get their hands on you. And so I do think that for the most part, for a lot of you guys, this person who you're going to be with, your next lover, this isn't going to be somebody who's completely new to you. I think that this is going to be somebody who you have known either in passing, maybe you have a class with them or something like that, or you have mutual friends or you work with them. But I do think that this is going to be somebody who you have known for a while, and that this person, for the longest time, maybe even from the first time they see you, your next lover is going to be dreaming about being able to be with you, about being able to be intimate with you. And so whenever you make the first move on them, whenever you get them to your bed, even though they're going to be nervous about trying out these new things with you, they're going to go through with it either way because they just adore you, they worship you, and you're just the person of their dreams. You're the biggest catch ever, so they're going to go through with it. Now, the reason why I'm saying that your person is probably going to be feeling kind of uncomfortable is because of the fact that we have the 8 of Swords card coming through. And if you look at this person is literally walking on a tightrope. Like, they look like they are just so bold, so brave, right? And I feel like that is representing you. That is representing your energy, wanting to do crazy things, wanting to reach to new heights. And then if you look down here, there's a person literally like curled up in a ball, and they look deeply afraid. And so, yeah, I think that is representing your next lover. Your next lover is somebody who feels very safe in staying inside of their comfort zone and staying inside their little box. They don't like to step outside of their box whatsoever. But with you, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. And so this is going to be very scary for them, but I do think that they're going to feel like it is worth it. Even though they don't like doing these things on the regular, they're going to do it with you because they see you as somebody who is absolutely incredible. And they realize that they would regret not being able to be with you more than if they had decided not to go through with it, right? So, yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing so far. Let's go ahead and move on, and let's take a look at your oracle cards, okay? So, Spirit, for group 1, can we get some messages, please, for group 1? What is their first time going to be like with their next lover? Let's get some messages, please. Okay. Yeah, that honestly makes a lot of sense. Ooh, you guys, for the back of the deck energy, we have abundance coming through. So yeah, ooh, your person, honestly, your lover, they're going to be feeling like they won the jackpot for sure. Okay, what does abundance mean? It represents having a lot of money, having a lot of wealth, and they just see you as somebody who is like $1,000,000. And so for them to get their hands on you, they're just going to be like, yes, 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 yes. I honestly think after they are with you for the first time, they are going to like go, like leave, maybe even just go into like the bathroom, like say, ooh, I have to use the bathroom, I'm gonna go in there for a sec. And once they are alone, they're gonna do like a little happy dance and like cheer and everything, because they're just so excited to be able to be with you and to be able to experience this moment with you. So that is so incredible to see. Let's take a look at your other cards. And I will talk about this card in a sec, but I do just want to get all the cards pulled out here first. So Spirit for group 1, their next lover, what is it going to be like? Yes, ooh, you guys, I love that. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through here. For group 1, what else wants to come through here, Spirit? For group 1, ooh, okay. Wow, yeah. Ooh, I love that. Literally for the back of the deck energy, we have full intimacy coming through. So yeah, you guys are going to have that full intimacy. You guys are going to leave nothing unexplored. I definitely think within this first time, you guys are going to touch every part of each other's body, and it is going to feel incredible. Now, I do want to bring up here, I do want to mention, because I didn't talk about this before, what really caught my eye here was the fact that whenever I'm looking at these cards, the lion here is facing away from the octopus. And the octopus just looks like they're in their own world, right? They're in their own head, their own minds. And so I am getting this idea. I think that there is going to feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect here. And I do think that a lot of that disconnection is coming from the fact that your person, group 1, I think that, again, even though they're going to be so excited to be with you, they are going to be very nervous. And I think instead of communicating with you about what they're thinking, how they're feeling, they're going to keep those thoughts and those feelings inside to themselves. Okay? These people, they're just kind of socially awkward. Your next lover, I see them being somebody who is not good about talking about their feelings and talking about what they're thinking. And so because they're not the best communicators, that is going to cause there to be a little bit of a disconnect. Okay? And so even though you guys are going to be together, you guys are going to have this like full intimacy, and it's going to be like an amazing, incredible time. I do think that both of you guys are going to feel like maybe there were things that were left unsaid. You guys are going to feel like maybe you guys didn't have the best communication, right? And so that is going to be something that you guys are going to have to deal with, especially if you guys continue on being together and you guys continue on hooking up. That is something that I feel like is going to come to a head at some point. But with you being so like, I feel like you're going to be very forthcoming with this person, and I feel like it will get to the point to where you bring it up to them and you talk to them about y'all's communication, and hopefully that will cause them to feel like they can open up. But I feel like even when this person tries to open up, they just have a really hard time at articulating what they are thinking, what they are feeling. They just have a hard time explaining those types of things, right? But yeah, let's go ahead and continue on. So we have invasive coming through. Now, I definitely think this is coming through to represent how, again, I know I've mentioned this so many times, I've talked about this so much, but your person is going to be feeling uncomfortable. They're going to be feeling like they are getting invaded with all these new thoughts and ideas and new stimulants. And what I mean by that is the fact that you are just going to be telling them like, oh, let's try this, let's try that, let's do this crazy sex position. And they're going to be like, oh my gosh, like I've never done anything like this. And so they are going to be invaded with thoughts of fear and feelings of like nervousness and things like that. And so they are going to be just so in their heads, so much whenever they are with you for the first time. But beyond that, we literally have passion, and it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So even though they're gonna be nervous, they're gonna feel a little bit uncomfortable, like they're out of their element, the passion between you guys is going to be so much bigger than that fear, than that nervousness. And I do think that you guys are gonna feel so attracted to each other. There's gonna be so much chemistry between you, and I do think that after you guys are together for this first time, you guys are going to be craving to get y'all's hands on each other again, and I think that that's really, really lovely to see. And then from there, we have the lady who waits, and so again, I kind of think that this connection between you guys, whenever you guys come together for the first time, it's going to be something that was kind of a long thing coming. I really get the idea that your next lover, with the fact that they're very nervous and they are shy, I do think that they're going to notice you from the very beginning. From the first time you guys are in the same room, they're going to see you, they're going to want you, they're going to desire you. But because they don't talk that much, because they're a little bit more like awkward, they are not going to make the first move to you. They're not going to come up to you and talk to you. And so it's going to take some time until you decide to go up to them and talk to them and make that first move. And I do think it can be anywhere between days or weeks or even months before you guys finally come together. And so this is going to be something, again, that was a long time coming. And so I do think whenever you guys come together for the first time, your person, this octopus spirit person, they're just going to be so excited. And I think that they might get a little carried away at first, like trying to touch you everywhere. But again, they will like calm. Sorry, you guys, my camera stopped cameraing. It stopped recording. But yeah, whenever you guys finally do, after they are with you, they will calm down, they will relax, they will chill out, and then things will just get even sexier and steamier from there. Now, I do want to say one last thing with, excuse me guys, with the octopus card coming through as well, this makes me think about cuddling. I don't know why. I think it's just because, like, whenever an octopus, like, holds on to something and grabs onto it, like, that's that. Like, it's not going anywhere, right? And so I'm kind of getting the idea that after you guys have sex for the first time, I do think that these people are quite cuddlers. They may not be the biggest talkers, but cuddling, like, that's their thing, okay? That is definitely their thing. That is how they show their love. And so I do think that you guys, after you guys are together, y'all are going to be having some cuddle time. Y'all may not be having the biggest pillow talk ever, but that cuddle time, like, mwah, that's gonna be amazing, okay? And I do want you guys to know, just because this person doesn't talk a whole lot, it doesn't mean that they're not going to talk to you. I just think that, again, this person, I think it takes time for them to open up. It takes time for them to feel like they can talk to you and like they're just comfortable enough to just talk about their days with you, right? And so if you give this person time, they may not talk to you a whole lot the first time you guys are together, but as you guys like get comfortable with each other, as you guys spend more and more time together, this person will start to open up to you. They will start to talk to you. And they may not talk about their feelings a whole lot, but they'll at least start talking about their days, start laughing and joking around with you. So yeah, just give them time, and you guys will be able to build that connection. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an incredible rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 2. So if you chose this super freaking adorable bat ring today, then hey, hello, how are you? And thank you so much for stopping by my channel and for being a part of this amazing like vibe sesh with me. I just love y'all so much, and I feel so blessed to be able to wake up and do these readings for you guys. Y'all don't even understand. It's amazing. I love it. I always look forward to this. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and place this cute little guy right here off to the side. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like chillaxing right here, okay? Now, let's take a look at the spirit animal cards that you guys received today. And just so that you guys know, these two spirit animal cards, this is going to be representing your energy and your person's energy the first time you guys are together. And so this is going to be representing just how you guys are going to be feeling, what you guys might be thinking whenever you guys are sharing in this experience. And this is also going to give us an idea as to what you and your person's like personality traits are, and that's going to help us try to pinpoint who your next lover might be next, okay? So, first of all, talking about your next lover, you guys, the Otter card does talk about the water signs. So your next lover could be a water sign, sun, moon, rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about our lovely Cancers, Scorpios, Pisces. Now guys, to get the Otter card coming through, I'm so excited for you guys because the Otter card, this talks about somebody who is just a joyful, joyful person. This is somebody who is so happy, who always has a smile on their face. And I honestly think that they make other people feel just so good and so happy themselves. This person's happiness, it's just contagious. It cannot be like held in. And so I'm honestly getting the idea your person, they may have attention deficit disorder. But if that's not the case, did I say deficient? Is that how you say it? I don't know. I'm totally butchering it, but they could be a little ADD. And so if they're not, then I just feel like they just have so much freaking energy. Okay, they have so much energy. I feel like I'm even picking up on their energy because I don't know if you can tell, but I'm literally talking like a million miles per second. And so I do think whenever your person is excited, whenever they are just like on fire about something, this is somebody who talks so freaking much. You may have a hard time keeping up with them, with what they're saying because they talk so fast. You know, your person would probably make a really good seller. I don't know what those people are called. An auctioneer person. You know how they have the auctioneer and they're saying, we have $200 going to this person right here. Do I have a $300? Like, I feel like that maybe that's their job, or if that's not their job, then maybe you guys meet them at an auction or something. I don't know. But I definitely feel like they could at least have a really great job as being an auctioneer if that's what they wanted to do. But yeah, you guys, I'm going on a tangent. I think that is honestly like representing how your person is. Like, I think that they go from thinking about one thing to thinking about another thing so freaking quickly. I really feel like I'm picking up on your person's energy just so much right now. So if you meet anybody who is like acting like how I'm acting right now, then I definitely think that it's pretty obvious that that person might be your next boo thing, okay? But yeah, like I was saying before, they're just so happy. They're so energetic. They make other people happy, and I do think that people genuinely love hanging out with your person. I think that there's honestly like no one who dislikes them. Everybody they meet just enjoys them and loves them so much because they are just a genuine person. They're so sweet to everyone. They never have a bad word to say. So yeah, I think that that is really, really awesome to see. And guys, honestly, I'm so excited for you guys because I do think that this person is genuinely going to be like addicted to you. They're going to be obsessed with you. They're only going to have eyes for you. The reason why I'm saying that is because this otter spirit person, if you can see this, like they have their eyes on you so much, right? And you are like being represented as the rabbit. And now whenever I think of the rabbit, that makes me think about fertility, okay? That makes me think about freaking being intimate with someone and just going at it like rabbits, right? And so I am just getting the idea here. Your person, from the first time they meet you, I honestly think that they're going to have sex on the brain. I think that they're just going to see you as somebody who is so freaking attractive. They're going to see you as somebody who is very hot, very sexy, and all they're going to think about is like getting you in their bedrooms and getting you in their bed. Like that is going to be like the one thing they think about all the time whenever they are around you. And so I do think that for you though, with you being represented here as the rabbit, the first thing that needs to be said is that this does represent earth energy. So you could be an earth sign, sun, moon, rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about our Capricorns, our Tauruses, our Virgos, okay? But with the rabbit card coming through, this honestly represents somebody who is very nervous, very shy, and so I do think that for some reason or another, you're going to be very nervous the first time you're with this person. You're going to be feeling very shy and maybe even a bit scared whenever you are with them. Now, obviously, you're not going to be... It's not that you're not going to want to be with this person. It's not that you're going to be forced into this connection with them. I just think that you're going to want to be with them, but at the same time, you're going to be nervous about being with them. I think that this person just makes you nervous. And so I am going to talk more about that because we do have the tarot cards here, and that does give me an idea as to why you are nervous, okay? So I am going to go ahead and just move this up a bit. And let's just talk about these cards. So first of all, we have the Lovers coming through, which does talk about Gemini energy. So you or your person could have Gemini somewhere in their chart. We also have the Devil card, which also talks about Capricorn energy. So you or your next lover could have Capricorn somewhere within their chart. We have the Ace of Cups coming through. And then last but not least, we have the Prince of Swords. So guys, I really think the reason why you are going to be nervous here is the fact that the Otter person here, they just seem like somebody who falls in and out of love so freaking quickly. The reason why I'm saying that is because we have the Lovers card coming here. And this person, he literally has his hands up in the air. And you can see all these ladies that are right here off to the side in the windows, like trying to look good for him, right? And so I do think that your person, your Otter person, this is somebody who jumps into love here. They literally dive into love so quickly. They fall in love within 24 hours. They fall fast, they fall hard, and then I think at the same time, within the next 24 hours, they'll be on to the next one, right? It kind of makes me think about Pete Davidson. You know how Pete Davidson, he's been in several relationships, and it seems as though he gets so as quickly as he gets into a new relationship, he's very quickly getting out of it. And now I don't know if it's because he falls quick and then he is just over them. I don't know if that's the case or if there's something else going on. Maybe he just hasn't found the right person for him. But just for the sake of this reading, let's just say he's like that. Let's say he falls very quickly into love and he falls very quickly out of love as well. I feel like that is like the vibe that your Otter person gives off. They seem like somebody, at least to you, as someone who they don't really, you feel like maybe they don't treat their relationships or love very, very seriously. You feel like they're more in love with the idea of love itself. And so there is going to be this energy here where you are nervous about being with them for the first time because you're scared that that will be the first and only time that you're with them. You're scared that you're going to be putting your heart on the line here and that it's going to be for nothing because they just want to be with you and experience this moment with you, and then right after that's done, they'll be over you, right? So yeah, that is going to be causing you to be a little bit afraid. It's going to cause you to feel kind of nervous. And guys, honestly, I can't tell you what their intentions are. I can't for sure tell you what this Otter person is like because that's not what this reading is about. But like I said, at the end of the day, this is about your next lover, right? And so whenever I think of somebody who's going to be your lover, and I think that you're going to be with them more than once, okay? I definitely think that you're going to be with this person more than once here. So that could mean that this person is going to want to be with you for longer than their usual status quo, right? But yeah, I can't really say exactly what this person's intentions are. I do think that they are very attracted to you. I think that they are genuinely wanting to be with you and wanting to get to know you. But again, this person, I do get the vibe that they fall very quickly in and out of love, and that they could very well do the same thing to you. They may not intend to be trying to hurt you. They may not intend to be getting into this connection with you only to break up with you later on or to leave you, but this is kind of like their MO, and so they may end up doing that to you. I want to be completely honest with you, so definitely just keep that in mind whenever you come together with this person. They could end up leaving you very quickly, but at the same time, that doesn't mean that you're not going to enjoy being with them, though. That doesn't mean that you're going to regret being with them. In fact, I feel like you guys are going to have a really great time. Just looking at these cards, I think that you are going to enjoy being with them, and things are going to be quite great while you guys are together. So, yeah, you guys, you may just be happy for having this experience, and then you may just move on. But, yeah, or you could end up being with this person for a very long time. I don't know. That's not what this reading is about. It's just about what your next time is going to be like. So, let's go ahead and talk about that, shall we? So, guys, we literally have the Devil card coming through, and if you look at these people, they are literally like they look chained up. They are chained up, and they're about to get their heads cut off. Now, I know that looks kind of scary, but you guys, this just makes me think about somebody who likes to be chained up. This makes me think about maybe somebody that's into like BDSM or something like that. And so I do think whenever you guys are together for the first time, they may like pull out some handcuffs out of nowhere. And I think I see you guys being into like getting tied up and doing some crazy things like that. So definitely look forward to those things. We also have the Prince of Swords coming through, and with this card coming through, this makes me so happy because if you look at this person, they look like they're carrying a sword, right? But to me, the end of that sword is pointed, and in my opinion, it looks more like a pin to me than it does a sword. And if you look like off to the sides, there's like little calculations taking place. There's pictures that are drawn off in the background. And so I'm getting the idea that your person, whenever you are with them for the first time, they are going to be very, very, very thoughtful. I think that they are also going to be really good with communication. The reason why I'm saying that is because with the Gemini energy coming through with the Lovers, Geminis are so big about talking. They're so big about communication. And so I do think that they are going to be very patient with you, and they're going to take their time with you, trying to figure out what it is that you like, asking you what you like to do, what makes you feel good. And so I do see them at the end of the day really taking you into consideration, taking your wants and needs into consideration. And I see you guys just having a really great time. I see you feeling really, really good because they are going to be listening to you. They're going to be listening to you, and they're going to be doing exactly what it is that makes you feel good. They're going to take their time to just learn your body. And I am getting the idea here, because this person, from the very moment that they see you, because they're going to be so addicted to you and to the idea of being with you, I do think that they are almost in a way going to be like Sherlock Holmes, kind of watching you for a very long time, taking notes here in a notebook, trying to figure you out. And I think as they figure you out, they're going to be trying to figure out like what they're going to be making assumptions and theories as to what you would most like be into, what you would most like in the bedroom, right? And so, yeah, I think before they even come together with you for the first time, they're already going to have ideas in the back of their mind as to what they should do to you to bring you the best amount of pleasure. But obviously, as they are with you, they're going to be like throwing these ideas at you and asking you, can they do this? Can they do that? Is that okay? They'll wait for your permission, and then they'll do it. And I just think that at the end of the day, you guys are really going to feel just so good. They're going to make you feel so amazing, and I'm just so excited for you. So, yeah, you guys, let's go ahead and move this up, and let's take a look at your other messages here, okay? So, Spirit, can we get some messages, please, for Group 2? What is their first time, Group 2's first time with their next lover going to be like? Look at that. We have 2 cards coming through. Yeah, honestly, that makes so much sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, can we get another card, Spirit? Ooh, okay, there we go. Let's get one more, Spirit, for Group 2, the first time. Group 2's first time with their next lover. What will it be like here? Can we get an idea, please? Thank you. Alrighty. Yeah, guys, this is making so much sense to me. So, yeah, the root of your fear here, the root of your nervousness is coming from the fact that you feel like you don't know if you can trust this person to want to be in a serious connection with you. And so I do think that you're just going to have to come to the conclusion before you even be with them, before you even experience this connection with them for the first time, you're just going to have to realize that you may or may not end up like experiencing this moment with them and just, you know, having you guys never experience it again. And so I think that you're going to have to come into this connection realizing that this may not end up being a full-on relationship and knowing what to expect by being with them. Does that make sense? And so what I mean by that is we literally have faithfulness coming through, we have prediction, we have trust, and then we have standing alone, okay? And so I think whenever you come into this connection with them for the first time, you are going to be coming into this person with the idea that you're not going to be expecting this person to be in a relationship with you, right? You're going to be coming into this person as a free individual. You're going to be coming into this person as a single Pringle, right? And you're not going to be expecting a relationship out of this. And the reason why is because you feel like this person, with faithfulness coming through, you feel like this person, again, just falls in and out of love so quickly. And so you're not going to be expecting a full-on relationship whenever you are with this person for the first time. So yeah, that's definitely coming through. And you're just going to be predicting, like with the prediction card coming through, you're just going to be predicting that this may just be a one-time thing, or maybe this will be like a long-term fling, but it's not going to be something that turns into a long-term relationship. Okay? And so at the end of the day, you're just going to be trusting in the idea that whenever you are with this person, it may not be for the long time, but it will be a good time, right? For however short or however long it is, whenever you are with this person, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be incredible. And you're just going to be trusting in that fact, right? That is what you're going to be trusting in. So, yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. And if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday. And I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much. And I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 3. So if you chose this super cute no rules bat sticker today, then hey, hello, how are you? And excuse me, I just burped. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for stopping by to this reading today. I am honestly so excited and a little embarrassed to have you here. The reason why I'm embarrassed is because of what happened, obviously. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on from my embarrassment and let's place this cute little bat sticker off to the side and let's get into this reading because I'm honestly so excited to do this adults only reading with you. It just makes me so happy whenever I do these types of readings. But anyways, you guys, the first thing we're going to be talking about today is your spirit animal cards. So these cards are going to be talking about you and your person's energy whenever you guys are together for the first time. This is going to be giving us an idea as to what you guys are both going to be thinking and feeling whenever you guys are with each other. And this is even going to be giving us an idea as to who your person might be whenever it comes to their personality. So this is going to help us identify who your next lover is. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about it, shall we? So for your lover's spirit animal card, we have the firefly coming through. Now, the firefly spirit animal does represent that lovely air energy. So your person could be an air sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about Geminis, Libras, Aquariuses. Now, with us having the Firefly card coming through, I definitely think that your person is somebody who's a very, very bright and optimistic individual. This is somebody who is always able to look at the world with such an amazing perspective. This is the type of person who can look at others and always see like the best side to them that they have to offer. This is somebody who can go through really hard times and they can still power through it with an optimistic type of attitude, because they know that so long as they get past these harder times, that they will be able to have better times ahead of them. This is just somebody who always sees the world with a just happier outlook, right? No matter how hard things get, they're always able to see the brighter side to everything. And so I do think that you are going to enjoy that about them. And honestly, I think that your person, they attract so many people into their lives because of how kind, how light and positive they are. I really think that they actually attract a lot of people who are going through harder times, because people realize that your person just makes other people feel good. People realize if they are around your person, then they will help to lighten the mood. They will help them as they are going through harder times. So honestly, you guys, if I'm being completely honest with you, you may be going through a harder time whenever you first meet this person, because like I said, people who are going through the hardest times, who are going through the darkest moments, those are the type of people who are attracted to this person. So because you're obviously going to be attracted to them, you might be going through a harder time yourself right before you meet this person. So if you find yourself struggling, if you find yourself going through a bit of a darker time, then just realize that that is going to be bringing you one step closer to your next lover, okay? I really think that that is going to be a good sign that your next lover is on their way, okay? So yeah, you guys, with that being said, we have the golden egg coming through to represent you. And now guys, if I'm being honest with you, this is like a spirit animal. How do I explain this? So in the spirit animal deck, all of these spirit animals are associated to a different element, right? We have water, we have fire, we have the earth, we have air, right? But then we have the fifth category, and that is the spirit category. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't really get that many cards associated to the spirit element. So this is one of the first times I've actually received this card. So I can't explain it that well, but I'm just gonna go off my own intuition and talk about what this card means to me and why it's coming through to represent you, okay? Does that make sense? Are we on the same page here? But anyways, you guys, I really think that you are somebody who is probably really drawn to the spiritual side of things. I mean, that makes a lot of sense because you're literally at a tarot reading, right? You're watching me, so obviously you're into a little bit of like the magical side to life. And I think that this person is going to be able to see that side to you. And I think that they are going to like that about you. Now, you could even be somebody who has some type of spiritual gift yourself. Maybe you are someone who is psychic. Maybe you are clairvoyant. But you could just have like a really strong intuition, and maybe you always listen to that intuition and it always steers you to the right place. But yeah, I am getting the idea here that you could be quite or very, very strongly spiritual yourself. You could have some spiritual gifts, but I think that taking that all aside, your person, they are just going to see you as this golden egg. They are going to see you as somebody who is so freaking magical and so freaking incredible, right? You are just going to be a gift. And I really think that this person is going to be drawn towards you just because of that, because they see you as somebody who is so incredible, who is so magical. They're not even going to be able to put into words how amazing you are to them. There's just something about you that draws them to you. There's something about you that causes you to be so amazing and so incredible. And again, they're not going to be able to put their finger on what it is that draws them to you. But what I really am seeing here is the fact that you are just a magical person, and they are just going to see you as magic. And I think that that is so amazing. So yeah, you guys, let's go ahead and move this up. And let's take a look at your tarot cards, okay? So first of all, we have the Hanged One coming through. We also have the Magician. And then last but not least, we have the Judgment card coming through. Now, guys, the first thing that caught my eye here is the fact that we all have Major Arcana cards coming through within this reading today. And the Major Arcana cards, those represent big events in your life taking place. And so I think whenever you are with this person for the very first time, this is going to be a big event for the both of y'all. And I am getting the idea here that this person, I really think they are not going to be just your lover for forever. Like, I think that this is going to be somebody who you could actually end up dating. Like, I am getting like long-term vibes coming through within this reading for you. So I think that your person, your Firefly person, they're going to take you very seriously. They're going to take this connection very seriously. And I think that that is just so beautiful to see. And another thing that's catching my eye here is the fact that the Firefly person, they are literally, like, I don't know if you can tell, but the Firefly is looking at the golden egg here. And so I think that that looking is going to play a big part in y'all's first time together, because if I'm being completely like 100% honest with you, I'm honestly not getting the vibe that you guys are actually going to be touching each other whenever you guys are together for the first time. I know that sounds weird, but just hear what I'm saying, okay? Let me explain. I think that the first time you guys are together, y'all are not going to touch each other at all. I honestly think that your Firefly person is just going to be watching you as you please yourself, okay? The reason why I'm saying that is because we literally have the Magician card coming through, and if you look at this card, there's an owl right here off in the distance watching this girl, and she just looks like she's feeling great, right? Like, I don't know if you can tell, but she's sitting crisscross. She looks like she's in pure bliss, and underneath her, there are these different tools, okay? And the tools are making me feel like that is what's making her feel good, okay? That and the fact that she knows she's being watched by this person, by this owl. So I'm getting the idea here, the first time you guys are together, they're not going to be touching you whatsoever. They are just going to be watching you. And I do think that you might even incorporate a lot of sex tools as well. You may have like different things to play with yourself with, and they are just going to be watching you as you do these things. Another reason why I'm getting that idea is the fact that we have the Hanged One coming through, and right here it looks as though this person is doing some type of show, right? It looks like they are doing something cool here, right? I mean, this person's holding like flags in their hands, and it even looks like they're like on a pole or on a rope here doing something cool and exciting and sexy. So yeah, I honestly think whenever you guys are together, you are going to be trying to really make this person feel good and get them aroused by trying to do all these sexy things. So I see you maybe like pleasuring yourselves, but I also see you honestly putting on a show. I don't know if you have like a pole in your room, or maybe you just have like some different, I don't know, some different objects that you're going to be using, like a chair or something to like dance on and to just give a show to this person. And I think that they're just going to be sitting back watching you and just enjoying every single second. And I think that they are going to be wishing that they can touch you. They are going to be just freaking praying that, yes, can I finally touch them now? But for some reason or another, like they're not going to bridge that gap between you. They're not going to touch you, okay? And I do think that the reason why they're not going to touch you is because they do see you again as somebody who is very, very magical. And I feel like in a way they feel like you are untouchable. They feel like you are too good for them. They feel like you are just so amazing, and they just feel like they're not good enough for you. So instead of going up to you and touching you, they're just going to sit there and watch you, right? Because they feel like they're not good enough for you, which is so interesting to see. Now, the reason why I'm saying that they're going to want to touch you so much is the fact that right here in the Judgment card, this person here is literally reaching up to the heavens, and there's an angel right here that looks like they're trying to touch them as well, right? I don't know if you can see that, but there's angels up here and a person trying to touch them. And so whenever I think of an angel, I think of somebody who is untouchable, right? You can't touch an angel. They're just on a whole other dimension. They're just so powerful and amazing, and they're just too high for us, right? All you can do is put these angels on a pedestal and think about them and just daydream about them, right? But never touch them. And so your person, again, they're going to see you as somebody who is just on a whole other level than them. And they are going to be putting you on this really high pedestal. And the whole time they are going to be with you, this first time, they're going to be wishing and praying that they can touch you, but they're going to be too scared to ask you if they can. And honestly, I think you're not going to mention it. You're not going to say anything about it because of the fact that I feel like you're really going to be getting off the fact that they are watching you. I think that that is going to please you a whole lot. And maybe you are watching this reading and telling me, like, Cameron, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, that's never been my thing. Voyeurism isn't for me. I don't like people watching me touch myself or things like that. I feel like maybe you've never liked that before, but with this person, you're going to be digging it, okay? So, yeah, you guys, the first time you are with this person, it's actually going to be a time when you are not touching each other. You guys are not going to get to that happy ending, right? But I think that you're going to be feeling really good, and you really are going to be very turned on by this person watching you, and you're going to love giving this person a show, okay? So let's see what else wants to come through here. Spirit, for Group 3, can we get some messages, please? What is their first time? What is Group 3's first time with their next lover going to be like? Spirit, can we get some messages, please? Okay. Let's get one more card here. I think I want to get one more. Can we get one more card, Spirit? What wants to come through? There we go. Okay, let's talk about this. So we have intrusion making an appearance. We also have very soon. Ooh, you guys, this is going to be happening very soon. I'm so excited. We also have standing alone. And then last but not least, we have Euros and Thanatos. Interesting. So guys, first of all, excuse me, with the intrusion card coming through, I honestly think this is talking about how your person, they're going to be feeling very intrusive thoughts whenever they are with you, right? Again, they're going to be enjoying every second that they are watching you, but they're going to be having these thoughts and feelings, and these thoughts and feelings are going to be telling them like, I just want to touch them. I want to feel them. I want to feel their body, but they're also going to be having these thoughts that tell them they're not good enough for you, that they can never touch you, that you won't want them to touch you, right? So they're just going to be really in their head. They're going to be feeling like you are too good for them, and so they are going to hold themselves back and not touch you, okay? So while they're with you, they're going to be enjoying being able to watch you, but at the same time, they're going to be feeling kind of insecure, and they're going to be doubting themselves a lot as well. Now, it's very soon coming through again. This is talking about how you guys, I feel like this is going to be happening very soon after you watch this reading. But I also think this is talking about something else, because it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So I really think this is talking about how your person needs to decide and be very clear with themselves. They need to decide whether or not they are going to touch you, whether or not they're going to take things to the next level by bridging the gap between you guys. So yeah, I think after they are with you for the first time, the big question for them is going to be whether or not they're actually going to try to touch you the next time you guys are together. Does that make sense? We also have standing alone coming through, which makes so much sense because, again, I don't think you guys are going to touch. I don't think you guys are going to come together. You guys are going to be apart for the most sense, right? The whole time you guys are together, y'all are going to be in y'all's own corners. And your lover's going to be watching you, and you are going to be putting on a show for them. And then last but not least, we have Euros and Thanatos. And honestly, you guys, I really think I want to see what the book has to say about this. Now, this Euros and Thanatos card, it just looks like this person here, this man, is like fighting these snakes here to get to their lover. And honestly, I think this is talking about how your person, your next lover, they are going to have to fight through the snakes of their own doubts, of their own insecurities, so that they can decide to really take that first move towards you and to really bridge the gap between you guys and to touch you the next time you guys are together. But let's just see what the book has to say here. So it says right here, excuse me, I'm sorry, you guys. It says, must all good things come to an end? Must we always dance this dance? Thanatos' death is ultimately victorious. He claims Euros, the love of this world. Everything ultimately belongs to the angel of death. But when the love of this world is slain, is there an even greater force that remains? Beyond the mind, beyond the body, beyond all the love stories and the sounds, the spirit remains forever, and our true love is found. These forces are not in opposition. They are one. We are one. So yeah, I honestly think this is talking about how this is going to be a fight. This is going to be a big fight that your lover is going to have to go through within their own mind. But they are eventually going to slay that. Hey you guys, so my camera ended up dying, so I had to charge it really quick, and that's also why my candle's no longer lit, because I had to blow it out because I had to put my my camera on the charger. So yeah, I didn't want this candle just burning for a long time for no reason. But anyways, you guys, as I was saying, yeah, your person, they are eventually going to slay that beast within their own mind, and they will end up coming up to you and touching you. Obviously, they'll be asking if they can touch you, but then they'll be touching you, and it's going to be amazing. So yeah, it may not happen all at once, but it will end up happening eventually. Okay, so yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, that is what I'm seeing for you. I hope that you've enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big old like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah, mwah. Bye, guys.